This video and every other video I make is brought to you by Patreon. I couldn't do this without your support. Check out what kind of incentives you can get down below. Hey, what's up, Universe? It's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. We are here on Monday Night Raw on the road to the Royal Rumble. Tonight marks the halfway point on the road for Raw. This is week 3 of 6 on the road to the Rumble. As here come the Forsaken, or excuse me, no longer the Forsaken, the Bloodline to the ring. Jimmy Uso, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa making their way down to the ring here. Formerly the Forsaken, now the Bloodline. Last week on Raw, they laid out Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, and Kevin Owens. Jimmy had said, sorry, not sorry, pretty much. He had said to Johnny Gargano and to Kevin Owens, sorry, not sorry, but I got next when it comes to Ciampa. And so Jimmy is here tonight. What does he got to say to kick us off here on Monday Night Raw? As the Forsaken throw up their ones to the sky. So the Forsaken are here. Let's hear from Jimmy. No. We ain't starting this show until I get what I want. Because, see, I couldn't help but notice after last week that no announcement has been made that I'm the one challenging Tommaso Ciampa at the Royal Rumble. And as your tribal chief who demands your acknowledgement, that's making me a little mad, I gotta admit. So, Big E, why don't you get your big ass out here and let's make this match official, huh? Or I ain't letting you have a show. Alright, he's called him out, and here he is, the Raw General Manager. Big E is here. The GM is here, Big E making his way down to the ring. Jimmy wants that WWE title shot, and Big E is the only man that can make it happen. So, the big man in the house. Jim, you really think you can just strong-arm your way into a WWE title match at the Royal Rumble? And what are you going to do about it, boss? You going to stop me? Jimmy, if I just let you have this match, it shows everyone on the roster they can just strong-arm their way into whatever they want. Oh, hang on a minute. Well, here's the WWE Champion. Seems he's got something to say about it. Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa marching down to the ring. The Blackheart of Monday Night Raw and the current reigning WWE Champion. Clutching Goldie in his arms. Hold on a minute. 2 things. 1, put him in the match. Make it a 4-way. Gargano, Owens, and the Tribal Clown. Fine. Done. Hey, what's the second? This. Oh, and Ciampa! And there's not much Big E can do about it. He can't get involved with talent. Jacob Fatu. Well, folks, it's official, and there's Johnny Gargano. Gargano and Jimmy at ringside going at it now, and Jimmy Uso super kick to Gargano. Sending Gargano into the barricade is Jimmy. As the Tribal Chief taking down Johnny Wrestling. Oh, and back in the ring. Jacob Fatu. The Bloodline slowly getting the jump on the WWE Champion and Johnny Gargano tonight. Kevin Owens, the other man that we now know is going to be in the WWE title match at the Rumble. He is staying out of this one, and quite honestly, for once, I don't blame him. Because Jimmy and Jacob absolutely destroying DIY right now. And with that, our first match starts in just a moment. All right, folks, coming up first here on the show in ring-wise, the following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Intercontinental Championship. And it is time to rise for the Punisher of the Judgment Day, Damian Priest, making his way down to the ring. Damian Priest looking to try and win his first singles title in the LS11 universe here tonight. Last week he went to Bronson Reed and he asked for a title shot. He said, "What hoops do I got to jump through?" And Bronson Reed said, "None. You want a shot? Let's do it." And Priest, you know, after the better part of a year of Nathan Frazier being the Intercontinental Champion and dodging all challengers left, right, and center, Priest, much like the rest of us, was a little awestruck at the fact that we now have an Intercontinental Champion who wants to defend on a regular basis, wants to prove why he is the champion, wants to be better than his opponents. So Damian Priest has made his way to the ring. And here comes his opponent. The current reigning and defending Intercontinental Champion, the Aussie Kaiju, Bronson Reed, making his way down to the ring. Bronson Reed won the title back in December to Dismember with a little bit of help from Seth Rollins. I mean, let's be fair, he had Nathan Frazier beat. It was Nathan just kept doing all of his same classic, tried and true, underhanded tactics, and they were seemingly about to work before Seth Rollins threw on a ref shirt and came sprinting down to make sure that we had a ref for the rest of the match that wasn't going to let Nathan Frazier keep getting away with it, more or less. So, Bronson Reed making his way down to the ring. As I said, the Aussie Kaiju, something that many of you all have dubbed him, that I've just kind of adopted into calling him at this point because it is a pretty great nickname. I gotta give you credit where it's due on that one. So, Bronson Reed makes his way down to the ring. Reed and Priest. We've seen these two collide a few times over the years here in LS11 Universe. believe the battles have gone both ways many of times. But now, tonight, one of the most prestigious prizes in wrestling history is on the line. The WWE Intercontinental Championship is up for grabs. We got the challenger representing the Judgment Day, the Punisher, Damian Priest. And the champion, the Aussie Kaiju, the Colossal Intercontinental Champion, Bronson Reed. Champion 3 weeks, and this is already his second defense. Priest and Reed one-on-one. Without any further ado, the big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. And they lock up. Bronson Reed shoves him down. And now Priest pushing back, and Priest! It's just a real feeling out process here of who's going to get the better of who now. Look, this is just like a battle for supremacy. This is like Godzilla and King Kong. I made this exact comment on Main Event this week. I mean, but let's be real. Let's call a spade a spade. That's what it feels like when two monsters like this collide. It's like Godzilla meets Kong. Especially when they're driving each other back and forth across the ring like this is Bronson Reed. No, Damian Priest says, try it again. Try hitting me again. Bronson Reed throws another chop. Damian Priest got the better of him. Bronson Reed now chomps him down. Drops the elbow on him now, does Bronson. Bronson Reed getting him back up to his feet now, and Bronson Reed lifts him up overhead. Military press slam, taking him down. Gets him up now, taking him down. Back to his feet now. Damian Priest picked back up. Bronson Reed answering back here. Bronson knocking Damian back into the corner. Coming off the ropes now. Bronson Reed! Taking down Damian. Punch to the midsection there. Damian Priest takes him down. Into a cover now on Bronson Reed. Damian Priest, no. Went for the roll-up. Bronson Reed got the shoulders up almost immediately. Priest drops the elbow. Damian Priest now grabs a hold of him. Pulling him in here. Damian Priest has him now. Taking him. No. Countered. Bronson Reed answering back now. And Bronson Reed headbutt to Damian Priest. Now Priest getting back into the ring here. And Damian Priest grabs a hold of him. Priest scoops Bronson Reed up on his shoulders and takes him down. Priest now grabs onto Bronson. He's got a hold of him. Damian Priest. Down he goes. Rolling him over now. Damian Priest. What is he thinking here? Priest. Kicks him in the back now. Damian Priest has the arm. Priest now. Big STO there to Bronson. Into a cover now. Damian Priest. One. Kick out from Reed. Priest has got the IC champ reeling as down go the straps. Priest tries to grab him. Bronson Reed countering now. Bronson Reed answers back. Bronson scoops him on his shoulders now for Death Valley Driver. Has him down for the 1, 2. No! Damian Priest kicking out. Bronson now picking Damian back up to his feet here, and Bronson Reed grabs onto him, throws him across the ring into the corner now. Bronson Reed up. Ref, what are you doing? Oh, and that bought Priest enough time. The referee, her poor positioning there. Wait a minute. South of Heaven for the Intercontinental Gold. 1, 2, no! Bronson goes under the bottom rope, pulling himself up on the apron now. Bronson Reed counters, knocking back Damian Priest now, and Damian Priest. Oh, wait a minute, Bronson Reed. Death drop driver. 1, 2, no! Damian Priest kicking out. Priest with the big clothesline there. Here we go, and now Priest kicking the ribs of Bronson Reed. He's going for a powerbomb. Bronson Reed countering. Damian Priest pulls himself onto the bottom rope. Bronson was going up for the tsunami. Now Bronson Reed manhandles him back into the ring. Grabbing him by the throat now, and Bronson Reed throws him across the ring again. Damian Priest rolls around, and tsunami! 1, 2, Damian Priest kicks out of the tsunami. Bronson picking him back up now. Bronson Reed firing away at Damian Priest now. Priest grabs onto Bronson, lifting him up now. Damian Priest with Bronson Reed. No, Reed answering back with elbow strikes. Now Bronson Reed. Jackknife powerbomb. Getting Damian back up again now, and Bronson Reed now countered. Damian Priest pops him up, takes him down with the STO again. 1, kick out from Bronson again. Now Damian Priest picking him back up a second time, and Priest going for South of Heaven. Bronson Reed has him up. Death Valley driver puts him in perfect position. For a second. Tsunami! Oh, wait a minute. Priest is down as Bronson with a third. 1, 2, 3. Bronson Reed retains the Intercontinental title once again. Another successful defense there for the IC champ, Bronson Reed. Something tells me we are in for another really long run with the Intercontinental title. The last 3 runs with the Intercontinental title have all exceeded 100 days. Bronson Reed and Damian Priest, they went to war in this one. A pair of tsunamis. Your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, Bronson Reed. Massive win for him. We've still got plenty more coming up here tonight on Monday Night Raw. The Intercontinental Champ. Who's going to stop him? Hey, I've been trying to find you since last week. Oh, this ought to be good. What you did last week was way out of line. You know that, right? Really? Your institution got shut down, so don't you try and lecture me like some kind of teacher. Why don't you go drown yourself in another bottle of booze, you washed up waste of space? Wait till you get future endeavored. Then don't bother calling. Maybe you're right. Aw, gonna cry, bitch. Great, you again. Whatever you're going to try and preach to me, I'm not interested.
Seth, I tried to tell you last week, I think that you're going too far with all of this.
Yeah? Well, this is the second week in a row you've interrupted me. So congrats, because Big E told me that I get to blow off steam and pick my own opponent tonight. Congrats, kid. You're going from curtain jerking on the short shows to fighting me in the main event. Congrats. Well, we certainly got a hell of a main event coming up if that is true what Seth just said, but also I worry about him. I'm worried about him a lot lately, actually. He's scaring me. But it is time for some more singles action on Raw up next as here comes Andrade to the ring. El Idolo Andrade, the leader of the LWO, making his way to the ring, looking for some revenge after what happened to one of his partners, Joaquin Wilde, last week on Raw at the hands of Karrion Kross. And now his opponent. The leader of the Final Testament. Well, what's left of the Final Testament, I guess. I didn't even think about that when I said it. There's not much left to the Final Testament anymore. But he's still the leader. It's himself and Scarlett, as well as Liv, Raquel, and Nathan, two of whom are suspended right now. But, you know, here comes Karrion Kross to the ring, Scarlett by his side. So Kross and Scarlett making their way down to the ring. So Kross and Scarlett have made their way to the ring. It is Kross and Andrade, I believe for the first time ever. I could be dead wrong about that. So, without any further ado, Kross and Andrade. Let's do this. Here we go. Oh, Andrade swings him around. And Andrade now grabs Karrion Kross. Kross answers back, arm drag, taking him down into a headlock. And Karrion Kross now with Andrade. Oh, bringing the knee into the skull. Now Kross. Big right hook there to Andrade. Coming off the ropes now, and Karrion Kross. Knee strike from Andrade. Taking him down. Springboard goes for the moonsault. Kross rolls out of the way. Kross now grabbing him, slamming him down by the back of the head, and Karrion Kross. He's got a hold of him into massive gut wrench. Rolls it over. Into another one. Now Kross kicking him in the head here. Karrion Kross taking him down. Gets Andrade back up to his feet now, and Karrion Kross pulls him in, lifted him up, and throws him across the ring. Karrion Kross going to the head now of Andrade. Back up now, and Karrion Kross knocking him back here again. Forearm strikes there. Andrade knocked back here, and Kross always caught Andrade. Neckbreaker, taking him down. Andrade now, standing moonsault, taking him down into a cover now on Kross. Oh, it's Scarlett pulling the official out of the ring as well. Doomsday Saito from Kross to Andrade. Now Kross goes into the cover now. Just realized Scarlett took that turnbuckle pad off as well. And the official's more concerned with that than he is with the pin that Andrade was in. There's Kross now, picking him back up to his feet again here, chopping away at him now, and Karrion Kross pulls through to an armbar. Kross with that MMA background. Andrade, though, back to his feet, grabs a hold of him. Andrade with Karrion Kross over the top rope, and Andrade knocks him out to the floor. Andrade, wait a minute. Hammerlock DDT. A 1, 2, no. Kross kicks out. Andrade with a kick there, taking him down, and now Andrade. Springboard, goes for a drop kick. Kross out of the way now, and Karrion Kross goes for the kick. Andrade out of the way. Andrade knocking him back now. For him, countered by Kross now, and Kross with another Saito taking him down. Now Karrion Kross. What's he thinking here? He's stalking Andrade here, and Karrion Kross kicks him in the ribs. Looking for final prayer. Into the cover. Kross. 1, 2, 3. Karrion Kross beats Andrade just like that. A big win there for Karrion Kross over Andrade tonight. Kross just continuing to dismantle everybody that steps in his way here on Monday Night Raw. Big win there. Kross with the win. We got more coming up on Raw. Up next. The King is finally back on Monday Night Raw after a few months away. A much-needed vacation from this place, from the disrespect I've been getting around here. And speaking of disrespect, I've seen a lot of people looking around at me disrespectfully backstage, acting like they own the place, acting like they're better than me or something. I have been gone, yeah, for about a month. But let me tell you something. Yeah, let me talk to you. Nobody missed you for the month you were gone. In fact, I think a lot of us forgot you worked here. Yeah. Alright, well, we kicked the show off with an Intercontinental Title match. Now we got a United States title match, as Piper Niven's going to be defending the gold tonight against one of the only other members of Final Testament not suspended right now, seeing as Nathan and Liv both are suspended and are not going to be here anytime soon. As here is Raquel Rodriguez making her way down to the ring. Raquel making her way to the ring. So Raquel has yet to hold a championship here in the LS11 universe, looking to pick up her first title here in this one. So So Raquel makes her way down to the ring. And here comes her opponent. Here comes Piper Niven. The Women's United States Champion. She's been on a roll ever since she won that title back in her home country of Scotland, becoming the inaugural champion. So, Piper Niven ready to defend the gold here tonight against Raquel Rodriguez, a collision of two powerhouse women. For the United States title. So without any further ado, who walks out of Raw tonight with the gold around her waist? We're about to find out. Raquel and Piper one-on-one. And the big truck's getting the little trucks. Raquel goes for a big kick. Piper Niven knocking her back here, and Piper Niven. Oh, getting pushed back into the ropes now by Raquel. Raquel's got her shoved into the ropes here. Clean break there. Locked back up now, and Piper Niven pushed right back into the ropes. Raquel trying to outpower her here. Clean break ensues again now. Raquel now grabs a hold of her, pulls Piper Niven in, going for a powerbomb. Piper Niven with a back body drop instead, taking her down. Throws her across the ring into the corner now. Piper Niven, big clothesline. Takes Raquel off her feet now. Piper Niven into senton, knocks her down. Raquel now getting picked back up to her feet here. Piper Niven. Chops her, knocking her back here. Piper Niven. Kicked in the head by Raquel. Raquel's got a hold of her. Kicking the head now from Piper. Raquel's got her now. Raquel Rodriguez with Piper Niven up on her shoulders. Piper Niven answering back now. Elbow strikes, countering. Piper Niven pulling her in. No, countered by Raquel. Kicking the ribs now. Piper Niven chops her back. Shot there from Raquel now. Piper. Piper and Raquel going back and forth here. Raquel goes for a chop. Piper Niven countering. Piper Niven goes for one. Countered by Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez overhand chop now. Knocking her back. Piper Niven gets caught again. Raquel Rodriguez chops her back again now. And Piper Niven. Oh, there's the big double axe handle. Getting her back up to her feet now. And Raquel throwing Piper Niven. Or being thrown across the ring by Piper Niven. Piper Niven now grabs onto her. Forearm strike, knocking her down. And what is she thinking here? Piper Niven. Bonsai drop. Shades of Yokozuna on that one. She drags Raquel across the ring. Grabs onto her now. Raquel Rodriguez countering with a jawbreaker. Got hooked to Piper Niven now. Raquel's got her now, and Raquel Rodriguez throws Piper Niven head first in the turnbuckle. Forearm strike, knocks her down now, and now Raquel. Her turn, she's going up. Taking her down with that big spinning bomb into the corner. Cover now, 1, 2, no. Now Rodriguez, here we go, telling Niven to get back up. Raquel Rodriguez, no. Piper Niven answering back here. Piper Niven looking her back here. Raquel swung around. Piper Niven's got her up on her shoulders. Electric chair. Driver! Rolls her over now. Hooks the leg. Raquel is down. Piper Niven for the 1, 2, no. And now Piper Niven telling Raquel to get back up. And Piper Niven, here we go. Scooping her up. Same way she won the title. The Michinoku driver. Hooking the leg. Cover. For the 1, 2, no! Not to second guess the referee's discretion here, but to me it did look like Raquel's foot was under the bottom rope as well. Big clothesline again from Raquel. Getting her back up to her feet now. Raquel Rodriguez pulls Piper Niven in, lifts her up. Raquel driving her back first into the mat. Stacks her up now. Cover for the title. 1, 2. Kick out from Piper. And now Raquel looking to bring gold in the final testament here. Raquel, she was going for it. No, countering. Piper Niven answers back with the elbow strikes. Avoiding the Tejana bomb. Into the corner. Big splash now. Piper Niven. Here we go. Goes up. Piper bomb. For the 1, 2, 3. Piper Niven retains her United States title once more. Piper Niven with the big victory there. Retains her United States title once more. So, the Scottish Viper with the win. Big victory there for Piper Niven tonight. Piper Niven with the win. We got more action coming up on Raw. Of course, we got that big main event now. Seth Rollins and Axiom is official. But we got something else that was made official just a moment ago backstage. We're going to take you backstage and catch you up on what happened there.
Look, I know you're like totally busy, and I get that. But I just want to let you know that I have been sitting on my rematch for the Women's World title forever at this point, and I think it's time I finally cash that in. So I want you to make it official at the Royal Rumble that I'm going to get my rematch with Rhea Ripley, and you're not going to add anyone else to it like you're doing over on the men's side of things in that whole cluster of a thing you're dealing with. But I got another proposition for you. See, Rhea started my downfall and caused me to lose everything, so I want her to feel the same pain. So I want to bring a tag partner next week, and I want to really take everything from Rhea Ripley. And I mean everything. So I want the women's tag team titles next week. Don't worry, I'll have a partner. You want to make it happen?
Well, Tiffany, I'm going to need to approve of the partner and everything first. So tell you what, come to my office about an hour and a half or so before Raw starts next week. Bring your partner with you. Make sure I know who it is. That way I can make sure everything is approved. And you know what? I think we can make something like that happen, yeah. So, as long as I approve of your partner ahead of time, Tiffany Stratton and a tag team partner of your choice against Rhea Ripley and Cora Jade for the women's tag team titles next week on Monday Night Raw. We'll see if we can make it official. Well, that is a huge match made for next week's Raw if it goes down. I'm interested in who Tiffany is going to be bringing as her tag team partner. But folks, Penta is back on Monday Night Raw following a couple-week hiatus during the jump from 2K24 to 2K25. Of course, he's not the official DLC Penta, but we'll be getting him soon enough as DLC here in a couple months. Excited about that. For now, though, incredible created wrestler, and you can see the tag of who made him as he was making his initial entrance there as well. So, Pentagon, one of the greatest luchas in the world, making his way to the ring. He's been all alone here on Raw since he first arrived. We saw him unsuccessfully challenge for the IC title just a few weeks ago, or just about a month ago now at Survivor Series. He did not take the pin that night, though. That was Andrade, and there were multiple times in the matchup where it seemed Penta had the IC title won, but Nathan Frazier was able to weasel his way out of it as was the usual during Nathan's IC title run. Let's just be real about it. So Penta has made his way to the ring, and his opponent tonight, who's going to be trying to bring the fight to Penta, you got to wonder? Oh boy. If you thought the guy that lost to David Arquette last night on main event, or 2 nights ago on main event, then, well, you'd be correct. The guy with the busted nose, The Miz, making his way to the ring. And I absolutely just love how every time someone leaves some kind of recap or review of Raw, they always just feel the need to include, also, Miz looks stupid with that mask. Because you're absolutely right. He absolutely does, and it's hilarious. It is hilarious. Objectively, it's hilarious. And Omos is right by his side. Miz and Omos, the duo known as O-Miz, making their way down to the ring. The duo that so desperately want to be tag team champions, but it just really ain't working for them, is it? No, it's not. So Penta and Miz. Oh, Miz out of the gate with a running knee strike. I guess he's trying to bust Penta's nose there. And now Penta's down. Miz got the jump on him out of the gate there. Goes for the kick now, and Penta throws the super kick. Miz caught him. Counter by Penta. Penta, big swinging bulldog there, knocking him down. Stomp to the midsection now. Penta going up to the top rope now, and Penta. That is a long distance call to make for Pentagon. Oh, but Miz runs right into the drop kick. And Penta now, kick to the back of Miz. He's got him down now, Penta. Oh boy. Oh, he's gone to the nose. He's gone to the nose. Miz back to his feet again. Went for the clothesline. Penta kicking the ribs now. And Penta. Penta Destroyer. And Penta looking to make this one the quickest match of the night. Hits the diving stomp on Miz. Into the cover now. And Penta for the 1, 2, 3. Easy as that for Penta tonight. Penta beating The Miz with the greatest of ease this evening. A big win for Penta over Miz tonight. Oh, and Omos! Miz's bodyguard coming to his rescue. Omos dropping Penta with a big knee strike, and Omos with the tree slam to Penta. Even though we got the win over Miz, it just seems the numbers game is too much. I wonder if there's anyone that could back up Penta. So recently, people are assuming we're not on the same page. Right, because you declared for the Royal Rumble when I was saying that we were calling up the Hardys for the World Tag Team titles. You can see where people might make the distinction that you and I might be on different pages about that, but no. See, all that happened there was a sheer miscommunication between tag team partners. Correct. Because while we do want the World Tag Team titles from the Hardys, we are both still planning to be declared for the Men's Royal Rumble coming up here in just a few weeks' time. That is right, and we have heard the Hardys return to Monday Night Raw next week because they're going to be in some 8-man tag match against the Bloodline or something alongside DIY. Right. And so, this is our moment to let everyone know that we are once again, I'm kidding, that we are going to be right there to make sure the Hardys know no one else is jumping the line. The two of us want gold, so the two of us are coming for their gold. Alright, folks, it is main event time. As here comes the WWE Speed Champion, Axiom, to the ring. Axiom ready for some singles action here tonight. Main eventing Monday Night Raw. Of course, still figuring out how we want to handle things with speed, because doing the, like, to be quite blunt about it, doing the weekly speed compilations wasn't bringing in the numbers I was kind of hoping it would, and so now I'm like figuring out what the best way to keep these titles around and doing stuff, because I do enjoy the little Flash Fury style matches. I do have a lot of fun with those. But figuring out the best way to do those still, while also not doing something that's going to tank LS11 Universe in the algorithm. Either way, Axiom, the Speed Champion, makes his way to the ring. He picked a fight. Well, I don't even think he picked the fight. Seth picked the fight for him. Like, let's call a spade here, right? Seth picked this fight for him. Seth looked at him and said, "You're looking at me funny. You know what? We're going to fight. We're going to do this. We're going to have the main event." So, Seth Rollins making his way down to the ring. So, Rollins and Axiom, a first time ever showdown here in LS11 Universe. As far as I'm aware. I mean, Seth might have clashed with that A-Kid guy, but they're very different people. So, Seth Rollins has made his way to the ring. It's main event time, folks, here on Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins and Axiom, one-on-one. Without any further ado, here we go. As they lock up. Who's going to get the better of who now here? Axiom. He managed to get a headlock in on Seth. Seth Rollins now. Whoa, turns into a waist lock. Axiom though. Whoa, arm drag takes Seth over now, and now Seth is going to get the better here. Seth Rollins gets it back up to his feet now, and Rollins now, he's got the headlock on Axiom. Turns around into a wrist lock now. Axiom, though, looking to answer back here. Axiom turns it around. Arm lock behind Seth Rollins now. Seth Rollins now turns it around. Oh, fireman's carry, throws him over, takes him down in the canvas now. Seth Rollins has got it here locked in around the arm of Axiom, trying to take him down now, and Rollins with the former NXT North American Champion. Axiom, though, trying to answer back here. Snapmare to the former four-time World Champion now, headlock takeover. Axiom now, big elbow strike to Seth now, knocking him back here, and Seth Rollins takes down Axiom now. Look at this, Rollins. Now he's got Axiom by the arm around the back. These two just going back and forth here. Axiom's turn. Now he's got Seth by the arm. He's going to get the better here. Axiom. Oh, an elbow into the arm of Seth, trying to snap down the arm. Seth Rollins punched the midsection, knocking him back here. Seth Rollins. Forearm strike to Axiom. Getting him back up to his feet now. And Seth Rollins kicking the ribs, looking to end this one quickly. Goes for a pedigree. Axiom counters it into Hurricane Rana. Axiom knocking down Seth Rollins now, and Axiom, wait a minute, Axiom looking to end this one quickly himself, looking to beat the former world champ with Whitmer Golden Ratio. Seth drops the elbow. Super kick there to Axiom now, knocking him down. Seth Rollins now, picking Axiom back up to his feet, and Seth Rollins with Axiom. Throws him to the corner now. Rollins puts Axiom on the top rope now, and Seth Rollins, no. Axiom countering, Axiom into pop-up. Hurricane Rana knocks him down here, and Axiom, standing shooting star now, knocking down Rollins. He's got him back up to his feet now. Axiom into a clothesline. Follows through with another one. Axiom grabs the leg and sweeps the leg of Seth, taking him down. Now Axiom goes for standing shooting star. Rollins countering him. Rollins goes for the forearm. Axiom rolls through Enziguri, knocking him down. Axiom now. Here we go. Axiom. Whoa! Rerouted over the top rope by Seth Rollins. Now Rollins, he hits the ropes, and Seth Rollins, tope to Axiom. Goes for the knee strike. Axiom getting out of the way now. Axiom. Big kick there to Rollins. Rollins grabs hold of him. Axiom countering. Axiom goes for the kick. Rollins goes for the super kick. Axiom swings him around, kick in the midsection. Kicks him in the midsection again now. Rollins back and forth there with the kicks. As these two now brawling at ringside here. With a count of 4. Rollins with a chop to Axiom. Axiom answers back with one of his own. Big chop there. 5 count now. Axiom. No, knocking back the former world champ. Seth Rollins though. Here's the count of 6 now. Axiom with a kick to the head of Seth Rollins. Both men down. 7 count. Axiom. Count of 8. Sends Seth back into the ring, breaking the count. Axiom now. Here we go again. Looking for a second time. Looking for a second. Here we go. Golden ratio. Got him that time. Into the cover now. Axiom's got Seth Rollins for the 1, 2. Kick out from Rollins. Axiom getting him back to his feet now. Rollins countering. Seth Rollins kicking the ribs. Seth Rollins turn. He hits the ropes for curb stomp to Axiom. Into the cover now on Axiom. Seth Rollins. 1, 2. Axiom grabs the bottom rope. Clear as day. Axiom had the bottom rope on that one. Rollins goes for the kick. Axiom countering now, and Axiom. Big knee strike to Seth Rollins, taking him down now. Rollins pulling himself up now into the corner. Axiom coming in hot. Big drop kick there, takes him down. He's up now. Axiom to the top rope, and Axiom looking for... went for the frog splash. Seth Rollins countered. Super kick to Axiom. Now Rollins kicking the back of Axiom, knocking him down. Goes back through now, and Seth Rollins goes for the jumping knee strike. Axiom, knee strike of his own. He's got Seth now back to his feet, and Axiom countered by Rollins now, and Seth Rollins goes for the kick. Axiom swings him around. Axiom goes for golden ratio. Seth Rollins countering. Rollins now grabs Axiom. No, Axiom again countering. Counter for counter now. Axiom, sling blade from Rollins. Seth Rollins now getting him back up to his feet again, and Axiom thrown in the corner now by Rollins, and Seth Rollins right hook. Putting Axiom up on the top rope now, and Seth Rollins. Back up again to Axiom now, and Seth Rollins. Here we go. We're going to come off the top with... superplex! Axiom now rolling out of the ring here, and Seth Rollins. No! Axiom out of the way! Rollins goes down. Axiom taking a moment to regain his breath here. The count of 2. Axiom goes back into the ring. Seth Rollins following after him now. Axiom taking down Rollins. Stacks him up. Cover now on the Kingslayer for the 1, 2. Kick out. Axiom's coming in now, and Axiom, no. Rollins midsection now, and Rollins goes for the kick again. Axiom counters it. Axiom, golden ratio! He got him with that one. 1, 2. No! Near fall there on Rollins. And now Axiom's got Rollins down. Axiom to the top rope, and Axiom with flying elbow to Rollins. He goes up again now, does Axiom, and Axiom went for the frog splash. Rollins countered. Super kick. Picking him back up to his feet now, and Seth Rollins to get ready to Axiom, taking him down now. Seth Rollins picks Axiom back up again now, and Axiom kicked in the ribs. Seth Rollins into pedigree. Rollins now crawls into the cover on Axiom. 1, 2, no! Oi! Seth! What the? Seth, up here on the screen! Ha! I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, that Nathan, he's suspended. You're right. But you'll find I'm just outside the property line, out in the parking lot, you know. I'm only not allowed to be in the building. You'll find I'm just outside of it and there's nothing Big E or anyone else can do about it. I just wanted to say I've been watching on replay over and over for the last several weeks since I've been suspended how I, caved your wife's skull in by stomping her into the canvas. Oh, and by the way, look behind you. And Nathan Frazier is maliciously complying with his suspension. And wait a minute. Golden ratio! 1, 2, Axiom! Axiom just pinned Seth Rollins! Off the unexpected assist from Nathan out in the parking lot. Axiom just pinned Seth Rollins. That is the biggest win of Axiom's career by far, and he is only the third man in 2 years to pin Seth Rollins. The others being Nathan Frazier and CM Punk. Axiom just beat Seth Rollins. What a win for Axiom tonight. That is massive. That last golden ratio, of course, it wasn't exactly clean, but also Nathan Frazier never physically got involved. Axiom, I'm sure, would love to run it back with no outside interference next time. But until next time, everybody. Oh, wait a minute. Seth Rollins stormed out of the building. I didn't even realize how quickly he got out there. Nathan! Oh, come to talk. Oh, we're past talk. I'm going to put some dirt in your eye, you little bastard. You stupid old man. I already told them all. You're the old model. And I'm the upgrade. You haven't beat me yet, Seth. And you're not starting now. That's real glass, by the way. See you at the Rumble. You stupid old man. Special thanks to channel members Pierre Ellis, Andrew Cool, Funtime Gmod, Dowey Yolen, Sharkbait 410, Nate Dogg Sports Network, Nick Diaz Fan 123, and Zach Russia. We couldn't do this without your help. Join the LS Lumber membership today to get exclusive access, new videos, and your name in the video, just like this.